Hello fellow collectors, and welcome back to Gun Toys. Thank you very much for joining me in today's video, and today I'm bringing you another Dragon Ball hauls video. So let's just jump into it, shall we? And just a quick little note, we have a special surprise for the end. Not Dragon Ball related, but a pretty cool collectible. So, let's just jump straight into it with Goku. And we got the Frieza to go along with it. Now I got these from Zing, they were $38. If you guys checked out my Gold Coast Toy Hunts video, we did actually pop into the Zing I got these from. I did mention in that video that they can be tend to be a bit overpriced on some things, but Presto statues, they are actually pretty well within retail. So here in Australia you expect to pay between like 30, 35 and 38 bucks. Because that's generally 35 to 38 is what you'll pay at a convention or something for one of these. So that's really good. All their Presto statues are pretty much all 38 bucks when they get them in. They don't always get a lot in. Sometimes they're in fewer numbers, so you don't really see them in stock. So that's something to remember. Pre-ordering is always a good idea. But I have had pre-orders from them before that they haven't got the stock in and haven't been able to fulfill it. So just be wary of that too if you're going to pre-order stuff. But here we go, we've got Frieza. And these are from the Dragon Ball Super Tag Fighters. From the, meant to be them going to fight Jiren at the end of the final episode. Yeah, it's the final episode. Yeah, episode 132 of Super? 131 or 132? Yeah, anyway. So, and here we've got the, it says Dragon Ball Z, but Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, so I'm guessing this is based on Dokkan Battle, which is exclusive to Japan. But, really cool looking figure, and you guys know, the channel's called Gun Toys for a reason, and I love me some Vegeta. I'm not the biggest fan of Super Saiyan 4, but I have seen pictures of this and it's a pretty dope looking figure. And I can always be swayed over a really, really solid figure like this seems to be. So I'll give you guys a quick look at the box. Really, really solid. Looks fantastic. I can't wait to actually get into this because that wasn't one I was planning on getting. The Tag Fighter figures I've had on my list for a while, and as with this one I had on pre-order, so I'll just show you guys the last one. We won't open that, I'll just give you guys a quick look. So it's Professor X from X-Men, so really cool. I've had this on pre-order for quite a while, been really looking forward to that, so stay tuned to the channel for an unboxing and review of that, guys. And let's just jump into it. I think we'll actually start with Vegeta, because it's Gun Toys for a reason, isn't it? Okay, so we got his stand. Got the figure. Okay, nothing else in there. Okay, so let's get Vegeta together, shall we? Pretty simple to put together. Just torso and his body, and then his tail goes in very, very simply. Really nice looking figure. Now let's move on to the base. Okay, so let's put the base together. Okay, so I'm guessing this doesn't actually clip onto this, it just kind of sits in front. Okay, well that's easy enough to work with, because if you guys checked out the cleaning video that I did for my Presto wall behind the camera, that I recently just finished uploading all the parts of, There's not a great deal of room, so I am thankful that this is a nice small base. And it's really, really tight, which is good because it'll hold Vegeta nice and firm. Alright. So there he is. He's all pegged in, he looks good. Give you guys a quick look. Yes. Yeah. That is solid. Solid as a rock. Love it. Alright. So, yeah, no, that is awesome. I think we might just pop that up there. Just for now. Just so we can... It's within reach. Okay, now let's move on to Frieza, shall we? Okay, so here Frieza is. All ready to go. We got all the pieces. We got a head, the halo, the body, the tail, the stand, the rock base that the stand goes into. And we'll just make a little cut there. And then that should be beautiful. Okay, so we've got Frieza all together. We've got his base all together. Now let's just pop him on. See how he goes. Now mine, the tail doesn't stick in super firm. It popped off a couple times while I was putting him together. So we'll just get this all together. Alright, that looks good. What do you guys reckon about that? Let me just... Alright, that looks solid. Now, we'll also be doing reviews for all of these figures that I'm unboxing today, so do keep an eye on the channel for those in the next coming days. So we might pop Frieza. Alright, so we've just popped Frieza up there for the time being, just for just so he's nice and close, just like Vegeta. And now, after I get done shooting this and shooting the reviews for these, I'm going to have to find a spot for them. So that should be really fun. Okay, and here we've got Goku. Pretty much the same deal with Frieza, just the stand and his pieces, but there's a lot fewer pieces with him because he doesn't have a tail, doesn't have a halo, so it makes our job a little bit easier. Okay, so we've got Goku all unpacked and all together. And he went together quite easily. He's pretty firm in some places. Give you guys a look. Pretty solid looking figure. So this Vegeta was a little bit of an impulse. Those two I did, like I mentioned earlier, I did have on my list. But as for Bumpresto statues and Ichiban Kuji stuff, probably won't have a few coming in for a little while. Just because there's not really any until maybe May. I think there's a couple coming out in May that I really want to pick up. But until then, there's not a great deal that I'm super excited for. And there's other stuff coming along, like SH Figuarts. And I also have some Ichiban Kujis on pre-order and some more Marvel Legends. So do stay tuned to the channel, guys. There's heaps more stuff coming. Just might be in drips and drabs. But though I will be dropping some other videos between those to keep things interesting and to keep you guys interested. So anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you very much for joining me, as always, and I will catch you in the next video. And don't forget, we now have a Facebook page, so just hop on to Facebook, type in Gallet Gun Toys to connect with me there too. Bye for now.